What's going on, guys? Fun with Knives back again. Got an interesting video for you today because I had a bad knife day. And what I mean by that is that I am one wildly disappointed consumer. I recently bought this Buck Marksman Tonto. In fact, it came in the mail yesterday. So I was planning on doing an unboxing and being really excited about this knife. And Buck severely let me down, and I'll quickly go over those things, and hopefully this problem will be remedied. So, show you guys what you get with the knife. Your yellow box, your little how to operate your Marksman. This is the Marksman Tonto, of course. And then the message from the Buck family, and the famous forever warranty that I will be invoking shortly after this video. The reason I was so attracted to this knife, and have been for a very long time, is it combined a whole lot of features that I love. We're talking that black stonewash finish on the lock bar and the blade. I haven't had a Tonto in a while. I thought that'd be a good route to go. It's a flipper on ball bearings with 154 cm blade steel, the Paul Boss heat treat. It's USA made. 6061 anodized aluminum handles with some cool milling and a deep carry clip. An innovative and incredibly strong lock system. It's a Grant and Gavin Hawk collaboration. I think this knife has me written all over it. That is until I pulled it out of the box. I don't know exactly what kind of item I was sent, but it's not a knife. The reason I say that is because it's not sharp. It does not have a sharpened edge and will not perform as a cutting tool. And I don't mean that it's fairly dull. I mean, there's not an apex here. There's no sharpened edge whatsoever. Let me get you a little close up here. First of all, there's a huge chip taken out here. Secondly, there's micro serrations all over. I mean, this thing is just one big burr. It looks like a 4-year-old sharpened my Buck Marksman. And a little disclaimer here before I go on. I realize production knife companies, or any production company really, sends out lemons. I mean, there were things that probably shouldn't have been sent out, and they got sent out anyway, and then you're going to have a dissatisfied customer like myself, and I've got a couple in the past. I mean, my CRKT Jettison was a little wonky. I got rid of it, real quick, and CRKT apologized. If you had any problems, contact us. They take care of it. It was great. It was a good experience, knowing that they were well aware that I had an issue and they would do anything to resolve it. It was awesome. But those issues on the Jettison don't even compare to this thing, because, and no exaggeration here at all, the Walmart Ozark trail knives for $3.87 came with better fit and finish than this knife, and this thing costs well over $80. So despite it not being sharp whatsoever, and that edge is just abysmal, the flipping action was subpar at best, and I've heard very good things about this knife. I mean, I watched all the reviews, I did my research before I bought it. The detent is too soft. The first time I tried to open this knife, it failed. It did that. So I wasn't super impressed with that, but the lockup is very strong. One thing I immediately noticed is that we're scraping aluminum here, guys. I almost said that, like I was out of the US. Aluminum. No, aluminum here. This blade is extremely off center, and yes, I did try to tighten up and loosen the pivot. It didn't do a damn thing. It didn't work. For a knife guy, that is one of the worst sounds, is this sound right there. Oh, it is just terrible, guys. So the blade centering's terrible. The detent is a little soft. It's scraping that aluminum scale. It did not come sharp, and then just some weird issues here. The milling on this side of the handle looks fantastic. Milling on this side and the anodization is terrible. And let me remind you again, this costs over $80 and it's USA made, and you're getting this kind of quality. So I'm hoping, from all of the positive reviews I've seen on the Buck Marksman, that I got just a lemon. I mean, if Buck has a quality control department, this knife did not even get close to it. I mean, this thing should have never walked out the door. In fact, they should have just tossed this one, because it's not worth anything to me. Hopefully $3 in shipping or whatever it's going to cost. But other than that, I mean, I'm expecting a new one. I do not want them to sharpen this knife and send it back to me. I want a brand new one that is devoid of flaws, because it shouldn't have any. So that was my little experience with the Buck Marksman Tonto. Hopefully you guys don't have any experiences like this. And like I said, I just got a lemon. I got a bad one. and hopefully Buck will quickly respond, fix it, and I'll be on to enjoying the marksman as much as I thought I was going to. So thanks for watching, guys, as always, and remember to have fun with your knives.